I just wanted to talk about two subjects really quickly. And by really quickly, we're probably going to be here for 1 hour, as have been all my last videos. The first subject is about betrayal, especially in the social media world, because yeah, I have some stories of people who, they know, they know who they are, and they know who I am. And those are two very different concepts. Okay. And the second subject is influencers and uh, just people in the industry and in Hollywood and really just around the world, like creatives around the world, like not just in Hollywood, but, you know, actors, singers, whatever, around the world who hate working class people. They have this facade, like narcs, basically. They're narcissists. They're narcs. You know, they come on camera and act all fake. And I talked about this in I think a few videos ago. Talked about the same thing, but I'm gonna just elaborate a little bit more. They have this facade. They come on camera. Oh, I'm working. Y'all know who these influencers are. They come on camera, fake, fraudulent. Okay, like that couch potato they're sleeping on. It's fraudulent. They come on camera talk about I'm self-made, and I would I'm I went 3 years ago. I had $5, and now I'm a millionaire. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm sitting here laughing like, girl, please, we all know you sucked some zit, you sold your soul to the devil, and now you've got $1.5 million, bitch, because Satan is your biological father, bitch. I know about you. But they sit up here and they lie. See, these actors, these singers, these OnlyFans creators, they lie to y'all and they try to sell y'all a fucking bullshit story and lie. And certain people know who I'm talking about because there's more than 35 different people I'm talking about that this video really applies to. Way more than 35 people. Okay, this is not about one person or another. This is about more than 35 people who know who I am. Once again, they know who I am, but I know who they are. Okay, a lot of your favorite creators have talked shit about me. A lot of your favorite creators have made posts about me on the internet without saying my name because they didn't want y'all figuring out my story, my power, and most of all, my truth. They don't want y'all to know that I tell the truth. They don't want y'all to know that they don't want y'all to know that all the things that they talk about, all the things that they've exploited to get where they are, is actually the things that I am working hard to give back to one day. For example, I remember I heard this one creator talk about something like, shit. I'm trying to remember what the fuck he said. Something like, um, it was when this heifer won her boxing match. I was like, I couldn't help but laugh. This heifer talk about, and I got a little emotional right now because there were so many people who said I'd never make it, and I'm sitting back laughing in my chair like, this bitch don't know. I was talking to her the night before, and she sat up here and said to me, if you don't pay me money, I'm not talking to you. And now the next day, this heifer coming on camera like she just sucked a dick or two. If you know, you know. This heifer coming on camera like she just sucked a dick or two and crying to the camera about how self-made she is. And I'm like, girl, we all know you're not self-made. Once again, all that shit that these creators tell y'all on camera, on Miss YouTube, on Miss TikTok, on Miss Instagram, on Miss Rumble, on Miss Kick, all that shit that they talk to y'all about, all of this mouth, all that shit that they talk, it's actually my life story. These girls are sitting up here talking about, oh, I live paycheck to paycheck with $5 million in their bank account because they sucked a dick. They got fucked in the ass to get that money. Let's keep it real. Okay. They don't like when I talk like this because it's the truth and they can't stand the truth. It's like that movie. Dead Poet Society told y'all how these influences are. Remember, was it Dead Poet Society or another movie I'm thinking of that got the exact same cast and exact same background as the teacher in the movie, whatever. It was it was like Dead Poet Society, bitch. You can't handle the truth. Okay? If I were to tell y'all how accurate that is to influencers and creatives in Hollywood and like so many of them, I have talked to them personally for years. Most of your favorite creators have stabbed me in the back personally. I'm just saying some of them are not as well known, but most of them are. Most of them have millions of followers. I told y'all these girls get on camera and they complain and they cry and they pretend to be a slave on camera for money because they're trying to use their followers. They're trying to be gold diggers, exploit their followers for money, exploit their followers for fame. It's like, girl, if y'all knew the influencers and the actors, singers, whatever, who I personally know, who have tried to scrub messages to make it look like I'm talking to myself because they don't want their bullshit out there. Yeah. Yeah. And guess what? A few of these creators have mugshots, like actual have committed actual crimes, girl, that y'all don't want to know about. Yeah. They get on camera and lie to y'all. They get on camera and they tap dance because, they tap dance for the Republican vote too. Some of these people are Republicans. They don't fucking like y'all. They sit up here, they come on camera, they judge us, working class people, and then they come behind their prison wall, called their house, but I call it a prison because you're unhappy and you're miserable. Get into it. And then when the cameras cut off, they're crying behind their prison walls, which that they created, that they said, I don't deal with people as they're thumbing their nose with $5 million in their bank account. I don't deal with people. I'm going to hide behind my prison walls. What y'all don't know is that all that shit that they talk about being self-made and all that shit they talk about, oh, you know, I'm self-made and I've had to struggle and da 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 da. These girls are not self-made. These girls have had to suck a dick or two. These girls have had to pledge that blood oath to Satan. These girls have had to basically make their parents sign away their parental rights. And Satan is now their legal guardian, okay? Because when they were about 14, 15, 16 years old, they might have been struggling. But, bitch, you're 29, you're 30, rolling your eye. First of all, what happened to that promise you made at 14? Oh, remember when you told your mentor, the one that helped you when you ain't have shit? What'd you tell her? I promise, Miss Such and Such, I'll help the little people like me one day. Now you're 30 years old, rolling your eyes, sucking your gums at working class people like me. I know because you did it to me. You betrayed Donald Andrew Clifford Simmons Jr. That's why I fucking named my channel The People's Champion, because I'm for the working class. I am not for these influencers, though. No. Like if you're rich, rolling your eyes at me, I don't speak to you. I don't give a fuck about how much money people have. I don't give a fuck how many followers somebody has. No, no. Like my cousin used to say, get the fuck around me with that shit. Get the fuck around me with that. Like, mess me with that. Like, because unlike these influencers, girl, I actually grew up in the suburbs, in the countryside, and in the hood. Okay. Ask about me, bitch. I'm from Jersey. Like, there's certain things, girl. Ask about me. You know, I know certain people. Girl, I've actually been around murderers. I've actually had to defend myself against murderers, girl. I've actually sat there and witnessed somebody admit to my face that they murdered someone. And they lived in my house. But what do these fucking influencers tell y'all? They get on camera and they start trying to act like they're from the hood. You're not from the hood, sweetheart. You have $7.5 million that you either inherited from your parents when you were 16, or see, this the other situation. This the other situation. Or, you had to suck some cock, you had to ride some peen to get to where you are. It's called selling your fucking soul to the devil, bitch. We all know you're satanic, except for you. You don't want to admit you're satanic. You can't stand it because you know it's true. And that's the problem with these influencers. When when their fans hold them accountable, guess what influencers do? It's your fault. Da, 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 da. They start gaslighting their fans. They start blaming their fans. They roll their eyes at their fans. Okay? They don't care how long they've known you, personally or not. They don't care if you're in their real life. If you text them on the phone or whatever, and you go to their house and y'all are friends and kick in, girl, you don't know. Because I have seen it. The 1 minute later, these girls will turn on every person they fucking know. Yes, they will. I've seen it. A lot of influencers have made videos about me without mentioning my name. Okay, and y'all will never know. Because half these girls deleted their YouTube channels and TikTok pages and Instagram profiles so that my story could never be solved. Too late, bitch. Too late. Too late. Like my tennis game used to say, ho. Game, set, and match. Player one. I am player one, ho. Don't ever disrespect the king, bitch. Don't ever disrespect the king. Because you will go to the guillotine. You will. Okay? If you roll your eyes at working class people, the king is gonna send you to the gallows, bitch. Off with her head. Off with her head. Okay. By the way, while we're talking, while these influencers are bragging about stupid subjects like money, let's brag about something positive. Genealogy, bitch. How about this one? I'm related to King James V of Scotland, the fucking king of Scotland. Ho, get into it. Get into it. While these girls are sitting up here running their mouths to y'all on camera about, I have a mansion. I have 5 properties in Indiana and California and New York and New Jersey. Girl, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care what mansion you live in tonight. I don't care what cot or couch or potato you sleep in tomorrow. I don't fucking care. Stop trying to impress me. But the second I talk like that, these girls roll their eyes. He's just a hater. They try to be all now. The second that you clock these girls, now they try to be all modest and British. Isn't he so very funny? Yeah, I'm on to these girls. I know who's fake. I know who's real. I know the real Iglesias, bitch. It ain't you. It's me. It ain't you. It ain't you. You are not America's Next Top Hooker, bitch. You are not America's Next Top OnlyFans star. I don't work with America's Next Top OnlyFans star. Bitch. I work with America's Next Top Model. Okay. I can be your Tyra Banks, bitch. I can tell you how to command the runway. But I am not about to sit up here and tell no young person, no young man, no young lady of 25, 30, even hell, even 15 years old. I'm not about to tell them to sell their soul to the devil for money and go on Miss OnlyFans. Fuck all that. Thumbs down. Lowercase L, bitch. Uppercase and lowercase L. Okay. But they're sitting. I'm telling y'all, these girls sitting up here and they tap dance for that Republican check. They tap dance. They tap dance for money. They tap dance for the Republican validation. And half these girls are Democrats disguised as Republicans, girl. I'm telling y'all because I know a few. Just like I know some people who are Republicans disguised as Democrats. Okay. These girls will get on camera and they will laugh at their fans. They will roll their eyes at their fans. They don't give a fuck about their fans. But they don't want y'all to know that because you gotta picture it like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. And no, not the modern day, not the Gen Z auto tune version. I'm talking about the old 1940s version with Spencer Tracy, by the way. By the way, Spencer Tracy underrated. And the part they're not gonna tell you is Spencer Tracy was gay, Katharine Hepburn was a lesbian. Anyway, you didn't hear that from me. If y'all watched the old movie Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, that was Spencer Tracy and I think Van Johnson, right? Anyway, yeah, a lot of these influencers are like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. They're nice to their fans 1 minute, and then the minute those cameras turn off, it's F my fans, I don't give an F, and why are you effing talking to me? And let me close my blinds. I'm trying to sleep. Oh. Okay. Right. What happened to on camera? What happened to the prom? What once again, we talked about this before, Patricia. We talked about this before, Lucille. And not Lucille Ball, because she's humble. Talk about, these creators. I just made up some fucking names because, they make up, see, these creators lie to y'all, so I'm making up names, that they forge on their birth certificate. These girls were forged birth certificates, so. These girls, these actors, these singers, these models. By the way, models code for prostitute, but you didn't hear from me. Yeah, models code for prostitute, but you didn't hear that from me. These girls, these actors, these singers, these models, male and female. When I say girl, I'm talking about men, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, and if you're offended at this video, there's a chance in hell this video is about you. So if you're offended at what I'm saying, click off. Because there's a chance that this video is actually about you. You just don't know it yet. That's why you're offended and can't handle it. Because even if I was not talking about you, you will still be offended and you will make all your videos and you will run your mouth on the internet about me like everyone else. Okay? Because believe that you are not the only one. I have faced wolves in my day. I faced wolves taller than you, larger than you, like weight size. I faced bigger and better wolves than you. I faced wolves that are 6'5", 265 pounds. I faced wolves who are 5'4". Okay, they look like they're about to end up in the hospital tomorrow morning. Like, so I faced big wolves, tall wolves, black, white, Asian, persuasion wolves. I faced them all. That's why these girls are mad. It's because I'm honest and they can't handle it. If there's a chance that me being my see, I know why I didn't make it. And I've been on YouTube 16 years with no check. It's because my honesty reigns on their parade. This parade that they're displaying to the camera so they can gaslight and gold dig to their fans. Okay? And I'm telling y'all, we know these girls sell their soul to the devil and they act all, see, and then they come on camera. These bitches do rituals and then they come on camera trying to pretend, oh, please donate to my foundation. It would mean a lot to me. And I'm laughing to myself like, what? Seriously? You just cursed me out last night about the reason why you're not talking to Donald Simmons, the people's champion, by the way, is because I can't give you money right now. What? You went on a rant for 30 fucking minutes about how you're not buying any of my content. Bye, Donald. And I'm sitting here thinking 30 days later, after this heifer in Florida is fucking going off on me, I'm like, I'm just laughing to myself because guess what? That heifer got in a car accident 30 days after she cussed me out. So, I mean, this person sold their soul to the devil, and they're sitting up here cussing out their fans. They're sitting up here. They actually put hands on women. This person tried to traffic women, like, but I'm not telling y'all who he is. I'm not telling y'all that. By the way, this influencer who I just spoke to y'all about, that example about, they cussed me out and then 30 days later they got in that car accident. Yeah. There's thousands of YouTube videos exposing them already. I don't need to fucking make a video with their name in it. Y'all already know the real tea. Y'all already know this heifer ate the real Iglesias, bitch. Y'all have already exposed this person. So why are y'all asking? I. It's so funny. I posted tower readings. I posted tower readings from other people that explained two of my abusive relationships with two very famous creators who are TikTokers. I'm not saying names, but people, people that know, they're not gonna betray my loyalty, or else we gotta send them to the gallows. Because I'm giving you King James the Fifth. Um, I had to post tower readings to show the toxicity between me and two creators I dated one in my past life. You know, and one of them actually stalked me for real. I had to file a police report. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and y'all will never know who that's about because y'all are not gonna find out till I'm dead, ho. Anyway, so when I posted them calories, girl, everybody was so shocked. They're like, "Who did this to you? Who did this to you?" And I'm like, I can't say, cause I told y'all if y'all really were to think back in my catalog and look back at all the people I've exposed over the years, I don't really need to sit up here and say anything because y'all know who's real, y'all know who's fake at the end of the day. Like, y'all know. Y'all know. Y'all know. If you're anything like me, you're empathic, you know how to peep the bullshit, you know when people are fake, you know when they're real, they're genuine, you know when they're honest, you know when they're lying. Like, there's a science to this shit. There's a science to this shit. Just watch my channel. There's a science to this shit. It's called Donald Simmons Jr., the People's Champion, for a reason. hmm First of all, I play chess, not checkers. My dad taught me chess when I was 8 years old. We sat up there for like 8 hours. My dad tried to teach me chess for 8 hours, but I kept falling asleep because it was bored. Because I think I was bored, but I don't know. I mean, chess was just check. Yeah, chess was just. It was just. I couldn't get the hang of chess, but my dad was like the expert sports guy. He could play anything. My dad knew how to play every fucking sport. The only sports my dad really never liked when he moved to America were basketball because he never really cared about it, and um, football. But everything else, like because my dad was from Bermuda, everything else like tennis and cricket and um, you know, billiards. Billiards is British for pool for the Americans who don't know. For he loved all that like billiards and tennis and cricket and um, just there's so many sports. Like we'd be here for days. We'd be here for literally days and days. I remember even today, my dad had a Windows 95 computer in like 2007. My dad used to play what is it like Mahjong? No, well, my uncle used to play Mahjong on the TV, whatever. This is back in like 2003, but this ain't about him. It's about my dad. Anyway, my dad used to play. What is it? Like he used to play chess on the computer. Ahead of his time. Ahead of his time. These girls could never. These Gen Z girls talking about auto tune, auto tune. Y'all could never. Y'all don't know class. Y'all don't know culture. Y'all don't know class. Step aside. Step aside. Step aside. Okay. Like the real Iglesias, teach your house done. Anyway, but like I said, these girls, I told y'all, these influencers don't give a fuck about their fans. They will gold dig off their fans. They will manipulate their fans. They will turn their fans into strippers if they could. They will sex traffic their fans if they could. These influ I told y'all these. I made a video about this very same subject. These influencers are fake. I feel like I'm having to shake these girls who don't understand what I'm talking about. They don't get the message. They're not understanding. It's like I can't say the same message 5 times, and you're still asking me, "What was that? I missed that, Donald. Repeat it again, girl." To quote Dr. Phil, did somebody write "stupid" on my forehead? Like for real. In the words of my friend Quadir Howard. By the way, y'all stole this GIF off the internet and tried to not give him credit, so I'm giving him credit. By the way, in the words of my friend Quadir Howard, that GIF on the internet, be fucking for real, okay? Like, let's just, you know, be for real here. I told y'all, if these girls could, they would sex traffic their fans and not think twice about it, okay? These people are psychopathic. These people are undiagnosed psychopaths, undiagnosed narcissists. You know, these girls have mood swings. They're bipolar. These girls will post revenge porn of their fans because I know who you are. I'm not saying who you are. I'm not saying who you are. You're not the real Iglesias. That's why I'm not saying your name. I'm the real Iglesias. I know. These girls are desperate for power. They want your validation. First of all, these fake influencers, they want your validation. The fans have the power, Rich. It's called OnlyFans. Because without the fans, these fucking influencers will be broke living on the street. But y'all sit up here and defend these girls. It makes me sick. It makes me angry. Stop defending these rich girls. This hoe is rich. She don't care how much money that you don't have in your bank account. When Sally asks for her $5,000 that you know she created a false accusation to get from you on Miss OnlyFans. Oh, um, Christina, I need my $5,000. Tip me $5,000, Christina, or else. And I'm sitting here laughing like, what the fuck are these abnormal ass camera angles you serving me? Like, it's like a jump scare. It's like a jump scare waiting to happen. But you think this is attractive? Seriously, what? And it's like I'm being comedic, and I'm some like most of the stories I've told y'all are real, but a lot of the examples I've given y'all, like I'm sure y'all can figure out when I'm telling y'all real stories versus when I'm actually like being comedic, like making things up for laughs. Anyway, it's like these girls are not ready to hear the truth. They're not ready. They can't handle the truth. They can't handle it. Y'all could go on YouTube and find about 50 million influencers who probably fit the description of everything I just told y'all in this video. Because we all know influencers who act like that. They try to come on camera and tap dance for money. Tap dance and give y'all this fake ass story. Oh, I'm self made. I was in the gutter yesterday. Now I have a mansion today. Girl, shut up. Fake fraud. Fake. Nicki Minaj made a song about you hoes. It's called I Don't Need No Frauds. I Don't Need No Drama when you call, bitch. By the way, just so you know, that song is my life story. Now, I haven't been a fan of Nicki Minaj in like 10 years, but still, that song is still very much relevant to my life. because all these fake ass influencers that I've been talking about, who I'm not even allowed to say their names because they'll feel some kind of way about everything I just fucking told y'all. Because some of them actually know I have a YouTube channel. Some of them actually could promote me, but they refuse not to. And then they work with other people who look and act just like me, who also don't have money, um, like me, who also are working class like me. They'll lift this person up, who will stab them in the back in 2 seconds, who will betray them in 2 seconds, but you won't want to work with me because you're petty. That you're being passive aggressive and going on TikTok talking shit about me. Every fucking TikTok is about me. But then when we break up, you're deleting TikToks and shit, trying to make it look like I didn't fucking save your TikTok and shit. First of all, if I wanted to go and expose people, I could play audio tapes that I have. I could play TikTok posts that I have. I could play like multiple things. Multiple things. And I've never once came on camera and done any of that shit because that's not who I am. Regardless of what the fake Iglesias tell y'all. Donald is such a pick me. All he does is talk shit. This person try to get on camera and say to their fans, Donald is such a pick me. All he does is talk shit. This girl got her middle finger up at me. This girl put up her middle finger in my face. Talk about fuck you, Donald. Rolling her eyes, stuck in her gums, with her $2 million in her bank account. Yeah, I know. I know about you. And just so y'all know, a lot of the influencers I've been telling y'all about, basically all of them are men. None of them are women. None. None of them. They're all men. Because women have never disrespected me. Women have never. I can only think of like maybe 3 or 4 women in my lifetime who have done something similar to what these people have done to me. It's like these people are crazy. These people need to be in somebody's psych ward on a residential stage, where a judge has to sign off on that shit. These girls need the gates locked behind them, girl. See, a lot of them. See, this the part y'all don't understand. There are a lot of innocent people who are subject to conservatorships, subject to wrongful imprisonment. Bitch, arrest these influencers. Make up false accusations about these influencers who are doing wrong. Make up false accusations about these psychopaths. Okay? Make up false accusations about these girls who don't give a fuck about working class people. Let's see them go to jail. And let's make the judge give their net worth to their fans. Bitch, I told y'all, people, it even came up in my astrology reading yesterday. By the way, today is August the 30th, 2025. It is birthday month, which my birthday was Monday the 25th of August, 2025. Get into it. So basically from August 22nd to September 22nd is birthday month. I'm celebrating birthday month for 30 days. So really, y'all have from now to October. Behave yourselves. Okay? Behave yourselves. Behave. And, if you act out of line, I will ghost you. I am ruthless. Ask about me. I have enemies to this day from like 5 and 10 and 15 years ago who keep my name in their mouth because they are being petty over shit I said 10, 15 years ago. I'm like, I don't remember you. I don't know who the fuck you are. I don't acknowledge you because I don't know who the fuck you are. And now you've got my name in your mouth. As Lovely Chief say, that mush mouth. She got her mush mouth in my like. It's like my boyfriend used. Here I go, put my personal information out in the street. It's like my good chick used to say, "Get my dick out your mouth." My homie used to saying that. Get my dick out your mouth. Okay. That's what it feels like. It feels like low key. It feels like prostitution. I'm having to suck a peen when I don't know her. Like it's giving me like my mood when I'm performing is I don't know this bitch. I don't know her, and you know this heifer is sitting up here. We're having this is the scenario. It feels like y'all know. Do y'all know people like this? They'll have sex with someone, make them think that they want to have sex with them, and oh, everything's wonderful, and oh, we're gonna get to know each other. The very next day, this bitch is off on her island, bitch, off on Epstein Island, Epstein Island, hoe, talking on her fucking laptop. Oh, you were just a fuck buddy. I see you as just a friend. Cause I have $5 million in my bank account. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And then they're passing off inventions to Elon Musk, which they're selling their soul to the devil. They are, helping, Kim Jong Un exterminate America. They're trying to come up with blueprints to destroy Americans, and they're American. Bitch, this bitch is another Benedict Arnold. She's Benedict Arnold. She's dropping War of 1812 bombs from Bermuda, bitch. Okay, she's not gonna tell you her inside secrets that she's typing on her laptop from Epstein Island. But then she gets on camera, you know, typing on her laptop. It's talking about, oh, it's personal information. I'm an influencer. I'm self-made. I'm self-made. Get on my level. They're rolling their eyes at us. I told y'all, these girls are on Epstein Island, rolling their eyes at us. Why do you think? Why do you think that these girls are sitting up here on camera giving y'all truthful life lessons like me? They're not me. They're not me. Give me an example of an influencer with $5 million in their bank account who ever helped a working class person. And don't you dare say Mr. Beast, because that heifer is in trouble too. Okay? Now, I commend him for actually doing it, because he's the only. See, out of all the influencers I could name, Mr. Beast is probably the closest thing to humble. However, I've never met him. I'm saying, like, everything I've told y'all before Mr. Beast's name, they're influencers that I personally know who have personally done things and said things to me directly. They've personally gotten offended when I don't give them money. And when the minute I say "fuck you," I'm getting off your plantation, now they send search and rescue teams to come find your boy. They try to send Candace Owens after me. I'm like, "Bitch, she's a slave master. I've been telling you. I've been telling y'all. If you look, you will see. All these years I made videos. Candace Owens, Candace Owens, Candace Owens. I don't like her. She's Republican. Girl, I was not talking about the president of France is a man. I was never misgendering the president of France. I'm not a fake Iglesias. I've been telling y'all that for years. I'm not no fake Iglesias. I'm the real Iglesias. Okay? I'm not delivery, bitch. I'm DiGiorno. I am DiGiorno. Okay? I am a ready-made pizza. It's like Little Caesar. I'm a hot and ready. Okay? But, these girls want to sit up here and get on camera. Like, I'm telling y'all, this shit, y'all think this shit is funny. Y'all think this is me telling jokes, but I'm being for real. These girls will lie to you on OnlyFans. These girls will lie to you on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. These girls are pathological liars. I'm here to tell y'all. And y'all can't not handle it. That's why y'all are turning my video off, because y'all can't handle it. Like, I can see it now. Donald is so negative. Y'all are typing in your computer. I bet you're typing in your computer. Donald is so negative. All he does is project, malice because they don't like when I speak the truth like this. They don't like that I'm not a scammer like them. They don't like that I did not sell my soul to the devil. They don't like that I'm honest. They don't like that I give back to working class people like myself. They don't like all that. They don't care. These girls are, I told y'all years ago, these girls were on their mansions, scamming the girls. I, perfect example, Jen Shaw. Y'all know Jen Shaw from The Real Households of Salt Lake City? Her. She's the best example. If she had become an influencer, she would have been everything I've told y'all in this video. Because Jen Shaw did the same shit these influencers do to y'all. I'm telling y'all it's true. She scammed, she lied, she deceived, she manipulated, she's a pathological liar, she's a narcissist, like she's a sociopath. She sit up here in jail in fucking Utah in a federal prison, which like Apollo 2 from Households of Atlanta. He's another one. Sat up here like Jen Shaw is the best example of an influencer without being an influencer I could give y'all. I'm telling y'all. And fuck this lighting. This lighting is not on point today. She's usually on point every day, but it's crazy to me. I have 6 lights on above my head, and this is the very first day. First of all, this is the first time I've ever made a video where the lighting is bad. Because normally y'all can see my face. Y'all can't even see my face. In my past videos, I've sat in this same spot for the last 12, 18 months. For the last 18 months, I've sat up here and made videos in this very same spot, and y'all have always been able to see my face. Why not now? Why not today? Because I'm speaking the truth? That's probably why. It's probably why. It's probably why. Okay? Probably why. I'm just saying. I told y'all. They turned my lights out, ho, because I speak the truth. They're trying to silence me. I'm serving you, Rihanna, bitch. SOS. Please, someone help me. Okay? It's giving me. I was gonna say my life story. We're gonna get to that in a minute. It's giving me, this video. If y'all had to listen to music that describes the messages in this video right now, it will be. See, I'm old school. I'm old school. Y'all ain't ready to hear this. You know, free social media conversation. See, because y'all weren't around when social media was invented. Like I was, girl. I was like 13. Um, I had a Walkman. It's 6 years old, like 2002. I used to sneak my Walkman into school. Girl, my mom got me a pager. Yeah, remember pagers, girl? Most young people don't even know what a pager is. Which I sat up here having me a little green beeper bitch, from like 2000. I had me a little green beeper bitch, and I wish I would have kept it. It would that beepers today. If you can find a beeper, oh my god, you're gonna bring me back 20 years. If y'all can find a beeper, you better either hold on to that shit. Or if you have an emergency where you have to sell your house because you're broke now and you're living on the street, sell a beeper or sell a Walkman. That Walkman and that beeper will go for like $25,000, girl. Sure will. These girls are desperate for nostalgia that they did not live in. These girls are desperate to sell lives on OnlyFans. These girls are desperate to sell lives on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram and radio interviews and on camera and on podcasts, girl. These girls are lying to you. They don't want you to know that. That's why I'm here. Girl, I'm trying to be the 18 to 35 audience version of Mr. Rogers, which I'm trying to be Mr. Simmons. The people's champion. They didn't tell y'all about me because I'm the people's champion. I'm working class. I'm not a corporate sellout. I'm not tap dancing for a check. Girl, please. Never, never. By the way, I can't fucking stand it. I've had influencers that y'all know, y'all worship these girls. I've had influencers that y'all know about ask me, Donald, when's your album coming out? Where can I find her? And I'm like, girl, in your face, in your dreams, girl. Not to you? No. I'm not giving you my information. No, girl. Telling a fake fraudulent ass bitch like you when my album's coming out is like giving away my Facebook password. No. Fuck you too. No. Now, why would I give you my album information? About why would I tell you the secrets and behind the scenes of my music when I told y'all the same one that sat up here and I saw her boxing match video talk about, oh, I'm getting a little emotional. There were so many people who didn't believe in me and said I would never be anything. This girl's crying to y'all on video. Fake tears, bitch. Fake tears. Unlike you, I didn't sell my fucking soul. But see, this same person has told me. This same person has told me, Donald, I respect you because oh my god, there's not many people like you around me in my circle and you're so honest, you're so real. Then why won't you collaborate with me on a project, ho? If I'm so honest, I'm so real. Girl, please. Fuck you too. Girl, please. Get out my face. Fuck around me with that. Talk about you're so honest. I like you. Girl, please. Remember, $5 million in your bank account. She smoked. Listen, on camera, these girls are sober, but behind closed doors, these girls are smoking Philip Morris cigarettes. It's giving me I Love Lucy. Call for Philip Morris. Okay, it's giving me call for Philip Morris, bitch. They're smoking all type of Philip Morris cigarettes, all type of Virginia Slims. If you know, you know. If it's from a different generation, girl. You're too young to understand. It's giving me Virginia Slims. It's giving me very much so. She pretends to be Lucille Ball, but really, she is Andrew Tate. I told y'all, I know girls like that. I know, I can smell it on these people. Like, I could give y'all names, but I'm not gonna do that. It's like these girls I told y'all I know they're fake because they're sitting up here thanking me for being honest and genuine and real. And they're talking about how, oh, I don't have anyone honest around me like you, Donald. You're the only person I know who's honest with me. But this person is the same one I told y'all about. The fake hoes who on OnlyFans who try to tell y'all, I'm not talking to you unless you give me money. That's her. My attack dogs, right? My attack dogs, right? Yeah. That's the reason why I got attack dogs. Sick 'em on this bitch. Trying to flex her dollar signs on me. Attack dogs, bitch. Get 'em. Get 'em. Now. Girl, now my light works. How the fuck does my lighting work before? That's weird to me. Oh, I pressed the wrong button too. Somehow my lighting came on, girl. That's weird to me. I pressed one button on my laptop. Now my lights come on. Weird. Call it a conspiracy because the X Files are here to stay. Um, by the way, if you know the X Files, you're from a different time. Shout out to you, by the way, because my mom. First of all, let me tell y'all a story. My mom used to say that when I was 2 years old, the first show I ever binge watched was Xena Warrior Princess. Do y'all remember that show from the 90s, Xena Warrior Princess? See, these girls love to call me Gen Z. I am not Gen Z. I told y'all I'm the real Iglesias. Bitch. I have known good television since I was a baby, bitch. Since I was a newborn. 2 years old watching Xena Warrior Princess, bitch. The eye for talent. The eye for talent. Lucy Lawless was ahead of her time. Y'all are not ready to hear that. Because y'all are probably the same ones who blackballed this lady. But y'all sit up here. Donald being like how honest you are. No, you don't. Stop blackballing talented people from Hollywood. And then you can sit at my table. Until then, you're not the real Iglesias. I keep telling y'all. I keep telling y'all. I'm the real Iglesias, bitch. There's Enrique Iglesias and I'm the real Iglesias. Okay, bitch. We changed my name. I'm the real Iglesias. I filed that lawsuit to change my name. I'm the real Iglesias. Okay. I probably live in Spain somewhere. You don't know where I live at. I probably live in Spain, Spanish Harlem, or you know, Germany. I probably speak 5 languages. You know. But, these fake ass influencers, if we change their names, they will change their name because they committed crimes that y'all don't know about. Some of these girls I personally have talked to who have stabbed me back personally. A lot of those girls will change their name to avoid the crimes coming out that I know about. They don't want me to tell y'all this stuff. I told y'all, these girls know. I'm the real Iglesias. I told y'all. You have to you have to understand. I am Ricky Martin's low cousin, bitch. I am Ricky Martin's napkin sack, bitch. I am the real Iglesias, ho. I am Ricky Martin's half brother, bitch. But the paternity test says something different, ho. Okay. Me and Ricky were separated at birth, bitch. They called me Ricky Ricardo. That's why, they tried to pass me off as Latin, which I'm black, but I'm just an adopted member of the family, bitch. Sent to Ricky Ricardo. Maybe it's because my idol was Desi or Nazi growing up. I keep saying Ricky Ricardo. I mean Ricky Martin, but you know, because first of all, it's crazy to me how Ricky Martin is so underrated in America, but it's like he still sells out stadiums. It's weird to me. It's like, see, and that's y'all being fake. Y'all don't want to buy his albums, but y'all want to sit up here and come to his concerts. Fake. You're not the real Iglesias. Stop talking to me about how you respect me because I'm genuine. Donald, I love how honest you are. Donald, 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 Donald. You're not the real Iglesias. Hands off my shit. Anything you blackball can and will be used against you in a court of law. Ho. But this have to talk about to me. Donald, oh my god, I love how honest you are. She rolled her eyes, which saw in the eyes, which so first of all, eyes are the windows to the soul. Get into it. She talked about, oh my god, Donald, and I love how honest you are. This bitch is rolling her head like Chucky. I think I told y'all in that video years ago. When I was 8 years old, I was watching TBS or some shit, and they had a rerun. Y'all remember when TBS used to rerun movies back in like 2005? Every year? Oh, I used to get tired of this shit. They used to rerun A Christmas Story. Girl, I'm like, girl, I am not watching this. Oh, Christmas Story. Girl. And then we discovered 20 years later, Donald Trump made a cameo on Home Alone. Get tree stump out my fucking face. Anyway, that's a whole other conversation, which we can be on and on for hours, girl. I've been on camera 55 minutes and didn't even know. Because, girl, we're just having a good time. Which is giving me pointer sisters, which see all these references. You're like, where did you get that from? Where did you get this from? I'm the real Iglesias. Okay. Measure up. Become the real Iglesias. Okay. In 25 years' time, you'll get on my level. I am the real Iglesias. Get into it. Some people might think I'm joking. Others will see the truth. Some will try to call Maury Povich and do a paternity test on my ass because they don't think I'm half American. I've had British girls tell me, Donald, you live in New Jersey. How can we believe you? You say you want to move to England, but you live in New Jersey. First of all, no matter what country you live in, you are not the real Iglesias. Okay, get into it. I could be in Bermuda. I could be in Germany. I could be in France. Bitch, France. Speaking French. Speaking French. Bitch. French. Fronch. Bitch. French. Okay. Roll that with your throat. French. Like, remember how Quadri Howard used to make that Subway song back in the day? Such a sauce. He said, don't say such a sauce. He said, roll like a bear. Such a sauce. See, y'all are not ready. Y'all are not ready. Y'all are not ready. Y'all are not ready. I really cannot sit up here and illustrate the same idea. 35 and 35. See, I've spoken to y'all already in this video. 35 languages. Y'all are not ready. Y'all are not ready. I can tell you're not gonna pass the exam because you're coming to Professor Donnie with all type of questions. Donald, how do I answer this? How do I examine that? How do I provide examples of this? I said, well, if you watch the video, you'll hear me explain it 5 different ways and you will still pass the exam with an 100. Why didn't you watch the video? But then when I talk like this, she crying, oh, the professor was mean to me. Now she trying to lie on my name. Trying to get me disbarred from law school. Girl, I don't know you. You're not the real Iglesias. Measure up. This is a hierarchy. Measure up before you sit at my table. Liars and narcissists and queer baiters and all these girls are not allowed at my table. A lot of these OnlyFans creators, girl, a lot of these YouTubers and TikTokers, they would not even get to level 1 of my hierarchy. Never, ever in their life. Girl, they might only come to pass the exam that I'm giving them at 85 years old. Oh, they have to get all type of AARP discounts, bitch, before they can pass the exam. They're having to, they're having to be like, see, because girl, I'm giving you Robin Hood. I'm Robin Hood, okay? Which I will break into this rich hoe's house, steal her money and steal her shit to give it to a poor person in need. These same OnlyFans girls y'all worship, they like me. They know that I'm powerful. They know. They don't respect working class people. They do not respect working class people. That's why y'all kept getting played. Y'all kept getting scammed. Y'all keep getting scammed. Rather, y'all keep getting deceived. Y'all keep getting queerbaited. Y'all keep getting gaslit. These people are narcissists. These people are psychopaths. These people are sociopaths. These people have borderline personality disorder and don't even know it. I told y'all I'm the real Iglesias, bitch. I could drop receipts, but I'm not going to do that. Not on today. Not on today. Okay. Because Heifer, I just left Bermuda. I got some sunshine. Hell, these girls did not. That's why they're snapping at you on the computer, bitch. They're snapping at you in their mansion, in their villa. They're crying about how much money they have while complaining on camera how working class they are. I told y'all they got $5 million in their bank account, but they're crying on camera. Stop fucking crying. Okay? Suck it up. 5 millionaire. Suck it up. 5 millionaire. Suck it up. Buttercup. Stop slipping on your opinion. Okay? I'm just like, I just can't. I don't have time for millionaires first of all, I don't have time for rich people in general. But if you're not humble, I for damn sure don't want to talk to you. You're not welcome at my fucking table. Cause you're sitting up here. I told y'all, getting on camera. These billionaires and millionaires get on camera and talk about how working class they used to be. I don't give a fuck. I know you're not like that. We all know that story that you're serving us is not true. You're not the real Iglesias. Elon ain't the real Iglesias either, ho. Okay? That's the toughest pill y'all can't swallow. Elon Musk is not real. He's a psychopath like the rest of them. Bill Gates too. Bill Clinton too. Okay? Y'all are not ready. Y'all can't handle the you know it, in order to be the real Iglesias, you have to be an empath first and foremost. You got to be an empath. You have to be an empath, and in order to be an empath, you're born with it or you're not. Most of these girls around the world are not the real Iglesias because they're not empaths. They're narcs. Okay, we discussed that in the video. So I've been giving you college lectures and Netflix specials for an hour. If you don't understand, rewind. Okay. It's like y'all don't understand how healing this video was for me. Y'all cannot understand. Y'all will never understand because I have been deceived. I have been lied to. I have been told false promises about my personal life, my professional career. I've seen and heard it all from famous people, from not famous people, from professors, psychologists, lawyers, and this one. Every background you could think of, I have been lied to by them. Yeah, guess what? Even porn stars I have tried to date have talked shit about me on the internet, and y'all never fucking knew who they were, cause they don't want you knowing my name. But this heifer sold her damn soul last night, and she don't want you knowing my name. The people, once again, the people's champion. Ouch! Should I just fuck myself in the eye? Why do I keep hitting myself in the eye? Yeah, they don't want you knowing the people's champion. Not not riding a dick champion. Not Satan's champion. The people's champion. Not the church's champion, not the synagogue champion. The people's champion. The working class man and woman and child. Their champion, bitch. Their champion. Cause when I didn't have money. These influencers didn't give a fuck. These influencers didn't care. These influencers rolled their eyes and said, "When you have, I only talk to people who pay me money. I only talk to people who pay." Rolling their eyes, sucking their guns. I told y'all $5 million in your motherfucking bank account, and these girls go on camera. I'm working class. I was homeless yesterday, you guys. Feel sorry for me. Crying like Aisha Tyler on Boondocks. Remember when she played Luna? Aisha is the perfect example. When she played Luna on Boondocks, what's the episode of Boondocks called? I think it's called Attack of what is it? Attack of the Kung Fu Killer Wolf Bitch or something like that. By the way, Aisha Tyler is one of my favorite stand-up comics ever. So incredibly funny. She's funny, she's smart, and she's just brilliant. Like she's just a brilliant woman in general. You know. By the way, one of my dream interviews would be Aisha Tyler because I've always been a fan of her. She's just so honest and genuine. You know, I just really, really have always liked her. She's another one who never sold out, by the way. She made her millions and left Hollywood. Said, "Fuck these girls, I'm done." Fuck this shit. Like, as Trevi Moran used to say, "Fuck this shit, I'm out." Aisha got her millions and left as a proper lady should. I will always love Aisha. She's my favorite stand-up comic of all time. One of the goats. One of the goats. And then you have Monique, who still has Tyler Perry's name in her mouth. Get Tyler Perry's dick out your mouth, Monique. Stop. It's been 20 years. Stop. I told y'all years ago, she could have worked with Aisha Tyler. She could have worked with Aisha Tyler. And they could have both had a bag. Both of them. See, that's why these influencers can't stand me. It's because I'm all about teamwork. I'm all about teamwork. I want to foster positivity, and most of all, my number one thing, I want to foster humility. That's what these girls can't stand. These girls are sitting up here with $5 million, talking about how humble they are, how working class they are. You're not the real Iglesias. I've said it in 15 languages already, ho. These girls cry and complain, and they tap dance and they pretend to be slaves. Working class people are slaves. Rich people are the slave masters of America, of England, of wherever country you're from. Every country in this world has rich slave masters. It's the truth. It's the truth. Like I first of all, when I moved out my mom's house at 27, these influencers rolled their eyes. Which I left with $3 to my fucking name. Left my mom a note. Gave myself 4 hours to pack my whole room and left. I've had to make decisions that these influencers could never make in their lives. But they cried to y'all on camera. Oh, I don't know if my rent's getting paid. Oh, I'm struggling. Remember, $5 million in her bank account. It's like I don't know how many languages to tell y'all this, man. I've already told y'all. I've translated the memoir in 45 languages. How many languages does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Roll? Y'all might not get there, but the ones who do get there, you're the real Iglesias. See? But these, I told y'all these. You know what? I'm gonna just go because I'm speaking 15 languages, girl. And those of y'all who get it, get it. Those of y'all who don't, don't. And the girls out there who are OnlyFans creators who understand the message and they're not offended by the video, they understand too. So I love y'all down. Bye.